Hi everybody, it's Chelsea and Ava here, and we wanted to check in with everyone, give you guys a little bit of encouragement for just everything that's going on right now. Just bear with me because I'm going to attempt to do this on a weekly basis, and I'm not 100% comfortable with it. But I think it's so important that you guys can see me and we have these interactions and then I can talk to you. I know Ava misses everybody and wants to say hi. And so it's just really hard right now that we can't meet in person. And so this is just kind of a little way that we can do that. One thing that I would like to say is that we have had a lot of conversations about what's been happening in the world right now. And, just about being scared. There's a lot of things that we can't control right now. And what's something that we've been doing a lot of?
We've been doing time where we read our Bibles and spend time with Jesus. And I'm going to challenge the kids up there who are watching me to download the Lifeway Kids app. And
yeah, because that has a lot of all of our lessons right now on it for the Gospel Project. And, that's something that our kids are used to. And so we, as parents, that's something that we can offer them is just some kind of thing that part of their routine that they're used to, and just keep doing that. And so I would definitely recommend downloading it. I am sorry that it costs money and I feel bad about that. And again, reach out to me if that's a hardship for you or if that's not something that you can afford, because we will definitely help you out with that. So what's this week's lesson about?
It is about Jesus being dedicated.
Jesus was dedicated is what it's called. And we have actually had a baby dedication. We had it last summer. And so, all the families went in front of the church and were dedicated to God. And so even Jesus as a child was dedicated, which is really cool to think about. Because one of our big picture questions is that Jesus was both, do you remember?
Human and God.
Yeah.
But part human and
He was
God.
both. He was man and God. And so that is so cool to think about. It's really hard to wrap our minds around, but that's just something that we keep going back to with this series is Jesus is God and man. And so I'm going to go ahead. If you don't have a Bible with you, you might want to go ahead and push pause and grab one and just read along with me.
We're going to read 2:27 through 35, Luke.
The book of Luke is what we're going to read. And this goes along with this week's lesson. If you can read it if you want to. It starts at verse 27 right here, okay?
The Spirit led him into the temple courtyard. Then Jesus' parents brought the child in. They came to do for him what the law required. Simeon took Jesus in his arms and praised God. He said, "Lord, you are the king over all. Now let me, your servant, go in peace. That is what you promised. My eyes have seen your salvation. You have prepared it in the sight of all nations. It is light to be given to the Gentiles. It will be the glory of your people Israel. The child's father and mother were amazed at what was said about him. Then Simeon blessed them. He said to Mary, Jesus' mother, "This child is going to cause many people in Israel to fall and rise. God has sent him, but many will speak against him. The thoughts of many hearts will be known. A sword will be known. A sword will wound your own soul too.
Thank you for reading that, Ava. And so, just something to think about. We've talked about John being born. We talked about Jesus being born, and then now we're going to talk about Jesus being dedicated. And we actually in the very first week was about Jesus and Adam and his whole lineage. And so with the Gospel Project, we're connecting all of these stories leading up to Easter, which is really great right now. Like I said, I so encourage you to download that Lifeway Kids app. And one thing I failed to mention earlier is that there is a preschool portion. So your whole family, especially if you have different age groups, you guys can do this as a family because there's a preschool version of the story and then an elementary version, which is so cool. It's so great. It's all in one place for you guys, trying to make it as easy as possible. We're going to try to do this weekly. And so we miss you guys. We love you guys. We are praying for you. Please, please, please let us know if there's anything specific that we can pray for right now. And anything else you want to say? No?
It's springtime?
It is springtime today. So
Yay.
we love you guys and we will see you soon.
Bye.